Broadcasting live from Houston, Texas, where the retractable roof of Minute Maid Park is closed. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the San Francisco Giants and the Houston Astros. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Alan Hansen the next to bat. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
San Francisco, second baseman, Alan Hansen.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win. Man, he's strong. You see him hold up on that 0-2 pitch? You got to be ready to hit, but man, way to hold up.
And this will be fouled away. And here's a ball hit in the air. Correa onto the grass, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Brandon Belt hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Splitter here, and it's taken for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's Mookie Betts. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Popped up. Gonzalez is over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. Now here's the pitch. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
There's that tight slider right there, just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch, but if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
Moving under it, Dugan, and that's the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, Carlos Correa. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Three and 0 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That one's in there, 3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to Sandoval, 2 gone now. Here's George Springer. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away.
Springer.
First pitch of the at-bat. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Got it.
Bumgarner sets. Here comes the first pitch. Lined hard toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Springer rounds the corner and is headed home. But no, he puts on the brakes and will head back to first. Digging in, Josh Reddick, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First offering on its way. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the. Coming to the plate now, Brandon Crawford. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Hit hard up the middle, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard. Here's Buster Posey now. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. And he lays off there 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Nobody out, runner on first. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
And that's swung on and missed, and Posey goes down for the first out. He's set. Here it comes. Pablo Sandoval is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Evan Longoria.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Evan Longoria stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. And before the 0-1 pitch, he'll step out of the box and get his bearings a bit. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. Throw won't get him. Into the box now, Chris Coghlan, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. Fouled back. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a base hit. 1 run is scored. And not in time as the run scores. The run scores from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Center fielder.
Stepping in, Stephen Dugan. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So,
and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Digging in for his second
baseman, Alan Hansen.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Bases loaded right here. I just want him to put the ball in play. It's going to be hard to double him up. It's got to be like smashed at somebody on the base to turn it over with him. Contact is important here.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
This is pulled into right. Reddick is there, and he puts it away as they're able to escape. Digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner.
Marwin Gonzalez.
Ball one.
Outside, that's a ball.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close, and now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Well, what's he looking for? 2-0 fastball right down the middle, and he took it? I don't know what he's thinking about. Maybe he thought he was going to throw him a breaking ball, but I think you got to sit fastball there.
Betts has a read on it. Makes the play. One away. Stepping up to the plate, Yulieski Gurriel. He brings a batting average just south of 320 into this one. Out of play. One out, nobody on. Softly hit out toward short. To his left is Crawford. On to first, and Bumgarner's rolling right through him here. 2 away now.
Batting 8.
Digging in, Max Stassi. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Two 2-0 count, and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. So that keeps the bottom of the second going. Here's Jake Marisnick, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Digging in to try it again, Jose Altuve, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. The runner scores from second. And both runners will score as the lead changes hands here at 3-2. Here's Carlos Correa now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. The 0-1. And a swing and a chance for Longoria at third. And try as he might, but he can't escape. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Right fielder, Mookie
Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. So 1 gone here in the San Francisco third. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Towards second. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now at the plate, Buster Posey. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Tapper right back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance? George Springer. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
George Springer.
In there, no balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball runs off the outside. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Ready on 1-2. And the changeup is way low that time. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Evan Gattis now standing in, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at bat. And no swing apparently, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. Betts has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get into chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
And a high strike there. It's 1-1. Bumgarner has his sign. Here's the 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. Hansen gloves it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is. Now batting, Pablo Sandoval. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
First baseman, Pablo Sandoval.
Hit hard back up the middle, and Sandoval's aboard, a base hit. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Evan Longoria.
And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Designated hitter, Chris Coughlin.
Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Correa ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Striding in once again, Stephen Dugan. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Altuve has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
First baseman, Marwin Gonzalez.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Squared that one up just a little late.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Now the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Here comes another 0-2. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Dugan is in pursuit. Oh no, looked like he had it, but it goes right by him. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Now batting,
Digging in now, Yulieski Gurriel. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Line toward the alley in left center. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. Now in the box, Max Stassi. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And here's a ball hit in the air. Hansen into shallow center. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Up next for the
Here's Jake Marisnick. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, he's throwing poorly in this game. One of the reasons why is the first pitch strike. He's less than 60% to hitters throwing a strike on first pitch in this game. You just can't survive that way. Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
The second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. A fastball that just misses inside. The 1-0 pitch. That's wide, 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Outside and low, 3-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Ready for another shot now, Alan Henson. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that'll get down for a base hit. Digging in once again, Brandon Belt. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Splitter that misses too low, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Now he finds himself down 2-0. It looks like he's just distracted. This is the advantage of having a guy on first base who can run.
A strike, and it's 2-1. The set and the 2-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Marisnick is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Mookie Betts. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Reddick going back on it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Crawford.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Marisnick is there, and that retires the side. At the plate, Carlos Correa. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
The shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Here's the 1-1 delivery. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Number 4.
Here's George Springer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike one. 4 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Crawford's got it. On to first, and there were 2 down. Standing in, Evan Gattis. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Bumgarner has his sign. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Ready once again, Buster Posey. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Number 28.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one. The tag, and he is out. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Popped up. Catch made there by Altuve, and there are 2 gone now. Ready for another chance? Evan Longoria. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
That's exactly what you don't want to do first pitch. If you're going to swing first pitch, you want to drive it. You can't take an ugly, bad swing on the first pitch when you know what you're looking for. You got to be more patient because you're going to get more pitches.
Digging in to try it again. Chris Coghlan. A hit in 2 tries so far. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Now in the box, Stephen Dugan comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does a good a job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. In to score, the runner from second, Coghlan. Rounds third and is digging for the plate. And Coghlan beats the throw home safe at the plate. Digging in and looking for more, Alan Henson. Last time through was a base hit. This is hit pretty well out to left field. Looking up is Marisnick. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Belt. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Inside here with a cutter, as he's lucky that one didn't get him.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit. Coming to the plate now.
Leading
Josh
out for the
Reddick.
Astros. Right fielder, Josh Reddick.
First pitch of the at-bat. This is line to left, and that's going to be a base hit for Reddick. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway, and they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Ready for another shot now, Marwin Gonzalez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. And boy, well hit, but out of play into the stands in deep right.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Pickoff move to second and the runner back in standing. Another 1-2 delivery. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2.
Now this is what baseball's about. A pitcher and hitter going back and forth. Foul ball, strike, foul ball. I can't wait to see how this ends.
And Sandoval will put this one away for out number 1. Striding in once again, Yulieski Gurriel. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Well, that's 2 strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2. I tell you, he's throwing the ball so well, you got to set your sights down low and look for any pitch down.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a line drive, but this will be fouled. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to fall. A base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Max Stassi. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. He's set and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
Dugan has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. Digging in once again, Jake Marisnick. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Bumgarner sets. First pitch on its way. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. The relay, and the run will score all the way from first. It's a 6-6 ball game. Stepping in, Jose Altuve. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hunter Strickland will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 60, Hunter Strickland.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
What a good pitch. He went way out of the zone to try to swing and catch up to that slider. Now you got him thinking. It's 0-2. You can throw him anything you want.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is. Here's Mookie Betts. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once.
Right fielder, Mookie.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take the rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Late that time for a strike.
Oh, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
Swing and a miss, strike 2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning. So a runner at first now. With nobody out, and stepping in the slip, Ryan Presley will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Runners off for second. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Here's Buster Posey now. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and the go-ahead run stays at third with 1 big out on the scoreboard now. Down the first baseline. He'll go to the bag for 1, but they'll only get 1 as he's in there at second. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
Now, a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now. 7 runs, 11 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for San Francisco. Correa comes up with it, and the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been. Settling in now, Carlos Correa. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Carlos Correa.
And now a pitch on the way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Sets the target low here, and it misses, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Here's George Springer. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Springer.
The pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. 1-0 pitch on the way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Outside, 3-0 now. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So striding forward now, Evan Gattis. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ty Block takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Slow roller left side. Throw on to Sandoval. 2 gone now. Stepping into the box, Josh Reddick. He singled his last time up. And the changeup is way low that time. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Dugan is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. Digging in, Chris Coughlin. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Hard hit ball to second. Altuve fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Drilled right back up the middle. Correa is there. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Alan Hansen the next to bat. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Comes set with the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. And this is hauled in on the run as he takes. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball. And he lays off for ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And that misses. 2-1. That's 3-1 now as that misses down and in.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Betts waits on it. 1 down. Now at the plate, Yulieski Gurriel. He's 2 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Now a ball popped up, but room and foul ground for the catcher Posey. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Into the box, Max Stassi. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. The windup and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. And that's the third out. In now, Brandon Belt. He'll try and lead things off here in inning. Tony Sipp will be on the mound to start the ninth inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Slider stayed too low, ball two. Ready with the 2-0. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. The 2-1 on its way. This is grounded foul. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the ninth. At the plate, Mookie Betts. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out. Brandon Crawford is in with two away as he takes a ball, 1-0. 1-0 count, here it is. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball two.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Correa is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Here's Jake Marisnick, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Left fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch, don't worry about that one.
2-0 now. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And there's ball three.
Ball three to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
Here's a high pop-up. Block will do this himself, and that's the first out. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. And now pitch on the way. Swing and a liner. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number two. Into the box now, Carlos Correa. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Popped up, calling for it. Sandoval. He makes the play, and that'll end. Striding into the box, Buster Posey, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. And that's in there for strike one.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike one, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Gordon Beckham will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
58, Gordon Beckham.
And a ball, 1-0. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Altuve to his right. He has it, and he is out at second base. So a runner at first now with one away. And standing in here is the very dangerous third baseman, Evan Longoria. Takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Into the box now, Chris Coughlin. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. In there for strike one. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And there's ball one. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Stepping into the box, George Springer. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
George Springer.
First pitch on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Evan Gaddis now standing in. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. The 1-0. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And that misses ball 4. So now the potential winning run moves into scoring position where a single could end this thing. Tony Watson comes on now in an awfully.
Your attention, please. Now for San Francisco.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the first pitch. Drilled down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. No problems here, Houston. The Astros are going to walk off a winner. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Hey, it wasn't a huge offensive day for him. He only had one hit, but he definitely made it count. Put one out of here that ended up being a really important swing of the bat in this one.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros. 8 runs, 10 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Giants, 7 runs on 12 hits. 2 errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 16 minutes.